I'm gonna give you guys 4 ways that you can increase revenue at a multifamily property. So multifamily is considered anything above a duplex or duplex and above. And the special thing about multifamily is you are able to add additional income streams. And the 4 ways you can do this is pet rent, late fees, coin operated laundry, and trash pickup. Those are the 4 things that I implement at some of my properties personally. I know it works because I've done it and I'm currently using these at my properties right now. So first, pet rent. So you have to be careful when you're charging pet rent because of certain rental laws. So I know some people in some states, service animals, you cannot charge additional fees. You can't charge deposits and you cannot charge pet rent for service animals. But some people, especially in my market, they'll throw around that, yeah, I have a service animal. They don't even know what that means. They just know that you can't charge extra for it. And you're not, if it is a service animal, you're not supposed to ask any additional questions. But what I have learned recently that you can ask is it a service animal or is it an emotional support animal? Now, emotional support animal is what most people mean because they have depression or they have some kind of mental illness that this dog is aiding them with that illness. A service animal is the one where you're not able to ask any additional questions about a doctor. You know, can I get a doctor's note? Can you show proof for anything? A service animal is for folks who are deaf, blind, they have some kind of physical ailment or some kind of physical disability that they need this animal to help them on a daily basis. Now, if it's a service animal, do not ask any additional questions. Now, if they say, yes, I have an emotional support animal, you are able to ask for a doctor's note or documentation showing why they need an emotional support pet. But if it's a service animal, you can be fined by the state. Please don't ask those questions. So I typically charge $25 a month for per pet. So if you have 2 pets, that's $50 a month additional that comes into my pocket every month. So it's a really great way to increase income on the property. You can also charge pet deposits. So that's something that you definitely want to implement if you are able to do that. Second is late fees. So people are always going to pay late. Some, depending on when your tenant's check falls for their job or whatever reason. Everybody goes through things where sometimes their rent's gonna be a little bit late. So late fees, I charge $25, just a flat fee for late fees. So that's another way that I increase the income on my property just to get some additional income. I've never had to evict somebody for not paying rent. But if they're late, they'll pay me the $25. You can't really dispute it if you're after the 5th. They just give you the extra $25, and most people are okay with that. The third way is coin operated laundry. Now, if you have a single family house, you can't really put in a coin operated laundry machine and dryer and charge $2 a load because most people are going to provide their own stuff. But at apartment complexes and multifamily properties, all my properties have some kind of coin operated laundry, and I'm charging $2 a load. So everybody is paying $2 to wash and $2 to dry. And that's a great way to, like at my fourplex, I'm making about $100 a month just off laundry income. So that makes that property a lot more profitable for me. The last way is trash pickup. So this is something you probably want to implement later on in your investment career at larger apartment complexes. One of my good friends, he lives in Tampa, Florida. He knows what I'm talking about. And he pays for trash pickup. They're not able to use the dumpster outside whatsoever. They put their trash outside on certain days. Someone literally comes up and picks up their trash. I'm not sure how much they charge for that. Maybe it's $20 a month, maybe it's $25 a month, maybe it's $50. But that's a way if you're in a larger multifamily property, maybe 100 units, 150 units, and your market allows you to do trash pickup. That's another way to increase the revenue in your property. Anytime you increase revenue on a multifamily property, anytime you bring in more money on that property, that increases the appraised value. So the more money you can bring in monthly and annually, the more your property is worth. And that's not the case with single family. Single family is strictly based off comparable properties. That's it. It has nothing to do how much money you're making on that property. So that's the great thing about multifamily. You increase the net operating income. If you want to get real technical, that's what it's called, the net operating income, or the money you're bringing in after all your expenses. That's how you increase the value of your property. So those are the 4 ways you can increase income: pet rent, pet fees, coin operated laundry, late fees, and trash pickup. So use those 4 things at your properties. If you need help finding a property, get in contact with me. My contact information, whatever channel you're watching this on, message me. You can email me at joshuaharmon@arkansasmultifamilyexpert.com. Or you can go to arkansasmultifamilyexpert.com/schedule and schedule a call with me. I'd love to talk with you and help you get on your real estate investing journey. So we'll talk soon.